Hey guys, welcome to my first quick draw video where I'll be doing a sketch of a character I like and talk about why I find them interesting and maybe even throw in some fun facts about them and their series as well. To kick things off, I'm going to sketch everyone's favourite telekinetic preteen 11 from Stranger Things. Like pretty much everyone else around the world, I absolutely love Netflix's Stranger Things. I was born in the early 90s, so naturally I grew up watching a lot of films that my parents had watched from the 80s. E.T., Never-Ending Story, Labyrinth, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, they were my jam, and they still are. So when Stranger Things landed, I was immediately hooked. Everything about it was just awesome to see. The series feels and looks just like one of those classic 80s films that I loved, with a helping of mystery and scares on top for good measure. In fact, to give the series the authentic look the Duffer Brothers were after, a special film grain was added over the HD footage by scanning 1980s film stock to give it the proper nostalgic feel. Now, when it comes to 11, my reasons for loving her as a character comes from two main areas. The first is the nostalgia factor that runs throughout the entire series. Stranger Things is constantly referencing 80s pop culture, be it films, TV series, music videos. It's pretty much got it all. So it comes as no surprise that 11 herself is also a big nod to two hugely popular films, E.T. and Firestarter. The connection to Firestarter is pretty easy to see, as both stories focus on a young girl with telekinetic powers who is pursued by government agencies in order to turn her into a weapon against her will. Both stories show that you should never mess with girls, especially if they have some sort of a telekinetic ability. 11 is pretty much an all-round badass, but it's in her softer, innocent moments that we see her similarities to the kind alien E.T. These moments are best seen in her relationship with Mike and the other boys. In the same way Elliot finds and befriends E.T. and attempts to teach him about Earth, Mike also endeavours to teach 11 about the world she never had the chance to experience. The similarities don't end there. E.T. loves Reese's Pieces in the film, and 11 quickly develops a profound love for Eggos in Season 1 and Season 2. Elle's pink dress and blonde wig from Season 1 are also a nod to the scene in E.T. where Elliot's younger sister Gertie dresses E.T. up in a similar dress, wig and hat. Then in Season 2 of Stranger Things we get another parallel when 11 asks Hopper if she can dress up as a ghost for Halloween, just like Elliot dressed up E.T. as a ghost when they went out trick-or-treating. The other reason I find 11 to be such an engaging character is because of the empathy we're encouraged to feel for her. While in many respects the struggle that 11 and her friends face during the course of the story are completely out of this world and upside down, at their core the emotions she feels are very understandable and relatable to the viewer. It's not unrealistic to say that everyone will likely experience some level of loneliness and isolation at some point during their life. Like 11, we all know the frustration and fear that comes with being left in the dark and feeling like no one is there to give us a helping hand. So when we see her begin to develop a relationship with Mike and the others around her, and the joy she feels not only in finally communicating with other people, but learning about the world and seeing all the wonders that had been kept from her, we can't help but share her joy and wonder and amusement at everything around her. This all makes her incredibly sympathetic as a character, and her character arc all the more triumphant when we see her make real connections with people, friends, and take down those who have used and mistreated her for so many years. So, those are my thoughts on 11 and what I think makes her a brilliant character. If you somehow haven't seen Stranger Things, both Season 1 and 2 are up on Netflix right now for streaming. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye!